Hello my fellow keyblade wielders and welcome back to another video. I am the Kingdom Key, and in today's video I thought I would open up another Kingdom Hearts discussion with you all. So today's video is a video that I actually did back on my old channel when I was doing Kingdom Hearts YouTubing before. And this is something that I came across when looking up some news to do with Kingdom Hearts actually back then. And it is a fan sort of render or fan artwork, whatever you want to call it, and to this day I still cannot find the person who made this to credit them, unfortunately. If you can find them, please let me know. So basically what they had done is taken the Final Fantasy VII original style of graphics and artwork, I guess you could call it, and they adapted it to Kingdom Hearts. I'll put up a few images above on the screen here soon, and they also made character sheets of Sora, Riku, and Kairi. Now this opened up a discussion in my head that I want to bring to you all now, which is, how do you think this would have actually affected Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy later on? Because what I'm getting at is the old system, the old gameplay as well, and the old graphics of how would this affect Kingdom Hearts if it was released much earlier on the PlayStation 1, and also having to use turn-based gameplay like the original Final Fantasy VII, because Kingdom Hearts combat system is more, I would say, free range and flow, because you can move around and freely hit and attack your enemy and scroll through your commands or use a shortcut command to get through to your spells and potions. Whereas Final Fantasy and most turn-based games, it is just scroll down and click and then select and then press and then wait and see if you miss or hit and land the attack and then see how critical or effective it is. So how would this have affected Kingdom Hearts, do you reckon, if Kingdom Hearts was actually released a lot earlier on the PlayStation 1? Because also, if you remember, voice actors for Kingdom Hearts 1 were pretty young when they started, so could you imagine there being different voice actors other than the voice actors that we've come to love and know, who voice Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and many other characters? Because personally, I could not see Sora being voiced by anyone else other than Haley Joel Osment. And also, how could this have affected the gameplay for future games of Kingdom Hearts as well, and also future Final Fantasy games, because Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and now Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core Remake or Reunion, whatever it is called, now uses more of the style of the Kingdom Hearts combat that is more free range and more flow and free to attack and use. So how do you think this would have affected the game in terms of its gameplay? And also, how do you think that this would have affected the game's story as well as voice actors, and also as well as the free range that you get to move around the worlds and areas that you're in Kingdom Hearts, instead of probably looking around a small little boxed area and then moving into the next loading screen and then looking around a smaller area, sort of like how Final Fantasy VII, the original, is. So how do you think this would have affected the games, and would you have enjoyed it? Because in my honest opinion, if this was a real thing that they had done, I don't think that I would do it, because I'm not gonna lie, your boy is not the biggest fan of turn-based games. I can sometimes only enjoy Pokemon games. I prefer the original Pokemon games like Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and Green, as well as the last ones I actually enjoyed was the originals Pokemon Black and White. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based games. I know that we kind of had a turn-based situation when we did Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and I was not a big fan of the gameplay but loved the story. Not overall fond of the gameplay, although there was still free movement when moving Sora around, but then when you had to select the cards, that was a bit turn-based. But wasn't completely, but you know, it still was sort of similar. So what I'm asking is, in your opinion, how do you think this would have affected Kingdom Hearts? Because I think it would have also affected, maybe not the story so much, but it wouldn't be the same in terms of combat, and I don't think that the characters would have looked as good as they do, considering Kingdom Hearts did come out in 2002, and in my honest opinion, I know a lot of people are like, I don't like the static faces and everything, but there's just a beautiful charm to the original Kingdom Hearts graphics, and it is so beautiful. And imagining trying to look at all of the Kingdom Hearts characters in the original PS1 graphics of the Final Fantasy VII graphics, I don't think it would have as much charm or charisma as it does now. And I also don't know how certain boss battles would have worked as well, or would have worked as well as they do with the current gameplay that Kingdom Hearts has and has always had. It's got its own unique charm, in my honest opinion. So this was the conversation that I wanted to bring up to you all and share with you, and just share my thoughts because I thought that this was interesting. What do you guys think of these renders and these images, and how would you have felt if Kingdom Hearts was actually on the PlayStation 1? Would you have enjoyed it, and would you have enjoyed having to play Kingdom Hearts if it was completely turn-based and not as free range as we have it now? Anyways, I am the Kingdom Key. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Leave your comments down below letting me know what you think about this discussion and how you would have felt, and how would you feel having to play a completely turn-based Kingdom Hearts game. Also guys, don't forget the Q&A should be happening tomorrow, so if you have your questions, there is still time. Just leave a comment saying questions or hashtag Q&A, and then leave your question. Thank you to everyone who has submitted questions so far. I hope that you are all doing well today. Please have a great day, and until the next video, have a good one.